Call or order online.
Bear presents Tough as Walls.
That's some great paint.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome to Smackdown Live. I'm your host, Conman167, and I'm going to be with you guys for the next 2 hours or so, and then we're also going to be going live with a review after the show. But welcome everybody here to the live stream again. My name's Conman, and let's do this thing. Let's get into a nice little episode of Smackdown Live. But before we can do that, before we can go anywhere, before we can move forward, it's time for the Conman Certified Roll Call. So who do we got in here today? We got Gavin Fields up in here. We got Aled Thomas. How you doing? We got Hidden Them Subs. Julio Oquendo 87. How you doing? Lakers winning the championship. Don't count on it too soon, my friend. Marcus Ryan, how you doing, my friend? We got Tyler Crawford. Jason Dalton's up in here. We got Matthew Bonneau. Marcus Ryan, how you doing? Ultimate Insane's up in here. We got Kendall Robinson. Good to see you. Eddie Ferrero, welcome, my friend. We got Joseph P. Ali as well up in here. How about you guys over in the Twitch chat? We got ourselves Christian Vega, P. Cash, Sophia Barajas. We got Star Wars fan. We got Aled Thomas over there as well. Shane the Gamer, I see you. And Mr. Tornicane, you're our final shout out of this moment. Okay, here we go. Everybody is feeling this. Everybody is ready for this episode of Smackdown Live, and it needs to answer big. This show needs to be a good one after that debacle last night on Monday Night Raw. Like I said, the show overall was not the best. It wasn't terrible, but it needs to be better. And we are starting things off with the man who always steals the show, Dolph Ziggler.
Excuse me, Dolph. Last week, you and your partner Kevin Owens imploded in defeat to heavy...
My partner, Kevin Owens? That worthless tub of excuses,
oh, yeah, we're getting the
Kevin
feud.
Owens,
okay.
That's who we're talking about?
Good, good, good.
Everything I do is to be the best, and I carried him on my back like I've done with this entire company for 10 years now. I'm the man
KO's
around
behind
here.
him.
Everything I do is to be better, is to be the...
Yes! 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 It's KO!
You're interrupting my interview time.
I'm interrupting your interview.
Yeah, this is my time. Big surprise.
What part
You're
did I
interrupting
interrupt?
my
What part
thing.
did I interrupt? The one where you tell everybody it should have been you, should have been you, should have been you. I think we've heard it.
I
think we're
get
good.
to that all the
Oh,
time.
you didn't get to that yet?
It's
Oh, what?
my
So then
thing.
what other part? The one where you say,
Look at the
"Whoa,
Singh brothers in the
show,
background,
you're the
guys.
man."
Oh, yeah.
The Bollywood boys.
Every single time I do.
Oh, we got a shot right there. And Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler are brawling on the outside. Oh, my God. This is a hot start here to Tuesday Night Smackdown. A brawl in the parking lot between Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler, and it's ensuing here right now. We got the Bollywood boys. I believe there's Curtis Axel out back. That's Bo Dallas. These guys are trying to separate them, and Owens trying to get right at Dolph Ziggler. He's climbing up on his car, and there's Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon creating a little separation. I think we've got some security out there now. Man. What? No.
No. What? What do you mean I'm the main event? Out. Get him out of here.
What?
I want out. Stop.
Did they just kick Kevin Owens out?
Let's go. Out of here. This is crap, Shane. Out of here. You know. Out. Out. Cool off. Cool off. Get in your car and get out of here. Cool off. You understand? I'm just trying to get done with you. Good night.
Calm down. Come on, Kev. Let's go. Let's go. Get out of here. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. So
Shane,
Kevin's been kicked out from SmackDown.
why you canceled tonight's main event between Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens?
What the
It
hell?
was easy. What transpired earlier today in the parking lot was absolutely out of control. That stuff can't happen in the back. It's one of my jobs to protect the superstars and make sure that they can do that stuff, which should have happened in the ring. Kevin Owens instigated. That's why he was sent home. And Dolph Ziggler is still here.
Well,
What the
speaking about
frig,
in the
Shane?
ring, since you canceled the original match, what will the main event be?
I have a few ideas. I'm going to go see to it now, and I'll circle back to you.
All right. Well then. All right, a lot to dissect right there, folks. A lot to kind of break down. So, our main event that we originally Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. Just reloading my tweet deck. The main event that we were originally supposed to have was supposed to be Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler. But now that main event's canceled. It's gone. It's out the window. Kevin Owens has been sent home. He was busted open. His lip was bleeding. Oh! KO's back! KO's back! Kevin Owens is back. And guys, if the screen went black, make sure you refresh. KO!
I got something to say, you know.
KO, baby!
Last week I came out here and I spoke the truth about Dolph Ziggler, but it looks like tonight someone else needs to hear the truth, and that's Shane McMahon. Now I've sat back and tried to be a good guy, a good company guy, and not piss anyone off for too long, and I'm done with that because it doesn't get me anything. So you know what? A while ago, I watched the entire McMahon family come out in this ring and say, hey, right now, from now on, we're going to listen to the fans and give the audience what they want. But the only thing that's happened since then is Shane McMahon has gotten more power, more authority, and more TV time than anyone. And trust me when I say that nobody watching ever wanted that.
Holy crap! Speak your mind, Kevin Owens!
You know, now we have to sit back every week on every show and listen to Shane McMahon call himself the best in the world. And every time that happens, that makes me sick, makes me want to come out here and smash my head on this stupid table.
Holy crap, Kevin Owens is snapped.
Enough out of you. You're here. Enough. Good. You need to hear this.
Shane's here, Shane's here.
This is the biggest load of crap I've ever seen. I have been watching WWE.
Oh, they cut his mic. Fuck off, man.
Good.
Shane.
Hey, guess
New
what,
mic.
idiot? There's more than one microphone, and I'm not done. You know what? Every time you call yourself world, that is an insult and a slap to the face to every single person in the back, in the locker room, who breaks their back week in, week out, on TV, on the road, around the world, to be WWE superstars.
Holy crap.
And it makes me sick. It makes me sick.
It makes me sick too, KO.
And you know what happens when you call yourself the best in the world? Everybody back there, including me, is thinking Shane McMahon can kiss my ass. Because that...
Kiss his ass, Shane. You deserve to kiss his ass after this.
Thank you.
And they cut his mic again. Frig off, Shane.
Yeah,
And now he's going...
I would never call myself the best in the world. But there's 100 people back there that have a legitimate claim. And you take up TV time from Apollo Crews, Buddy Murphy, Ali, Liv Morgan, Oscar,
Get out of here, Kevin.
Kyrie.
Oh, there you go. Wow, KO. And KO's hightailing out of there, man. What a statement from Kevin Owens. Babyface Owens. That was a CM Punk like pipe bomb sort of thing. Unbelievable. Wow. What in the world just was that? What a start, guys. When we talk about a different feel to Smackdown Live, that's it. That's right there. Kevin Owens, babyface. Standing applause for you, KO. What a start of the night for Smackdown Live. That is how you begin a revolution. That is how you begin change inside the WWE. Away with Shane. Clearly they're going towards something between Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon now. Maybe a SummerSlam match to finally end that all. Get Shane off TV. Put Kevin Owens as a babyface. Guys, this is good. Kevin Owens is killing it already. It's a brand new character for him. This is great. That is one of the best promos for a starting of SmackDown I've seen in a long time. And also, guys, tonight we're still going to find out who Aleister Black's Extreme Rules opponent is. Knock, knock, knock. My guess is it's Cesaro. We're going to see if that actually is true here tonight. I want to hear from you guys right now. Who is your guess as to who will be the special person revealed who knocked on the door? We're also... Oh my God, we're also going to get Finn Balor versus Shinsuke right now. Oh, well, actually right now, after the commercial break. A great start to SmackDown Live. Holy crap, this is how you start a show. This is what you need to do. This is how you start a changing show. Man, oh man, if Eric Bischoff was in charge of that, good work, Eric. Great start to the show. Okay, so now looking at your guys' chat right here, lots of people saying Randy Orton, which I think Randy Orton is a very, very solid bet. That would make sense as well. But I'm just guessing Cesaro, okay? And I'll talk about why I think Cesaro, but some people saying Bray Wyatt. I think Bray Wyatt, a lot of people are looking in on the idea of Bray Wyatt because he says, let me in. I don't think you need to do that match right now. That is a money match down the line. That's a match that you need to have when both characters are not brand new, right? Randy Orton makes sense in terms of the fact that, you know, he's an older superstar who can put over Aleister Black, and it'll be a fantastic match, and I would love to see that match. Buddy Murphy's a long shot. I see a lot of people saying him there. But Buddy Murphy basically saying that, you know, again, he falls into the category of what's his name? Of being in the same spot as Bray Wyatt. You don't want to put two brand new debuting superstars against each other. And yes, Buddy Murphy has the Cruiserweight Championship behind him, and he's been exposed to a talent level like that, but people are still being introduced to him on the main roster, right? We got ourselves a dono in there that I totally missed, so I apologize whoever dropped the $2 donation. Oh, I can still read it. Good, it's still in my chat. Bradley Robinette dropping $2 says, damn right, Owens, I agree. So Bradley, thank you, dude, for the $2 donation during that period right there. And then he drops another $2, so we're going to roll $4 right now by Bradley. And he says, Kevin Owens speaks the truth. F you, Shane. And I'm also going to try something right here. If I can put your message right here on the screen. Watch this. Boom. See, now I can actually put the message on the screen as well, so all of you can see it pop up on the screen. Alvaro Ruiz dropping $10 says, hi, how is your day? My day has been pretty good, my friend. Thank you for asking. I love being live. I will say this much. I feel so energized, so alive when I'm live with you guys. It's seriously something that I love doing, and I love every single time it comes to Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night Smackdown. I just love being here with all of you. I just have so much fun with all of you, right? But Alvaro Ruiz dropping the big $10 on your knees, son. Get it. Woo! Yeah. Get it. All hail. Bow down to the king. There we go. But folks, I gotta also remind each and every single one of you to help support this channel. If you would like to, you can always drop a little donation. But make sure you are leaving a like on this video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel with those notifications turned on. And also, everybody, make sure you are clicking on the link that I'm posting in the chat right now. Okay, if you download the app Golf Clash, you support this channel. Just please click on it. If you have not downloaded it yet, let me know. And just download it now, alright? That'd be greatly appreciated. Literally, I think if you guys play 2 games on there and complete the tutorial, this channel gets $5. So you can directly support this channel just by downloading and playing an app called Golf Clash. And I honestly, guys, Golf Clash is a lot of fun. I've been playing it for nearly 3 years. All right. I did do the roll call, Jason Lyle, but how you doing, man? It's now time, though, for a little strong style action. All right. Shinsuke Nakamura, and it has been a long time since we've seen him. Been a long time since we've seen Shinsuke Nakamura. And he's still kind of a heel here, but I mean, he's charismatic as ever, and I bet you we are going to see a really good match here if they let them go. Again, though, I have a little bit of a gripe right here against this match happening right now. It felt like you were building up towards an IC title match between Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura. And yes, you can still have that match happen, but unless anything happens shenanigans, wow, let me try that again. Unless any shenanigans happen here tonight with this match that stop the match from happening right away, honestly, it makes no sense for it to really happen right now. I don't like the idea of champions facing the challengers before the actual match happens. I think that it should always, usually, not always, but usually should be the champion facing the challenger at the pay-per-view, for a title, and they should not have faced each other up to that point, or it had been a long time. They shouldn't have already been in a program with each other. These feuds should be built over promos, through tag team matches, things like that. That's how you should be building towards mid-card feuds. And right now, they just thrown these guys on TV in a match together, and sure, it's going to probably be good chemistry. And sure, you know, the match is probably going to be exciting, and sure, there's probably going to be something screwy, or Shinsuke Nakamura picks up a clean win. But again, it takes the magic away of the pay-per-view match. It takes the magic away of seeing these guys in the ring. I don't know about you, but after you see the match once, or you see them lock up once, you're not as excited to see it happen again. You're not as willing to pay good money to watch that. And the whole idea as a promoter is to try to get people to spend their money on you. You want to provide matches that fills the arena, and right now Extreme Rules is giving away tickets 2 for 1. WWE has barely ever done that in their history, so you got to start building towards bigger matches to get people to spend that money and not giving it away on free TV, while also maintaining a high level of TV by using your lower to mid-card situation and spreading it out throughout the roster. That's honestly my way of looking at it. Tyrone Coker, I should say. Just bet said Crocker. Tyrone Coker. Or Cocker. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you very much, dude, for your $2 donation. But here we go.
I've known Shinsuke Nakamura for 15 years.
This match is either going to be over right away, or, or it's going to last a while. That really doesn't make much sense, does it? But we should ask you guys over on Twitter.com/Conman167, who do you guys think is going to win? Let me know right now who will win.
For an extraordinary surprise.
Who will win? Hashtag SD Live. And hashtag. Alright, guys, here we go. Or is it going to be
to just think about what he wants to do to reclaim his career, what he wants to do to get his career back on track.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember how to spell Shinsuke's first name. There it is. Shinsuke. There you go. Nakamura. Alright guys, you can head on over there to Twitter.com/Conman167 and let me know who you guys think is going to win. You can see this poll pop up right here on the screen. Right. Boom. There you go. Go on over there, guys. Vote in the poll and let me know who you think is going to win. But right now, Nakamura starting by just driving Balor into the corner turnbuckle. Ooh. Okay. Hold up. So everybody, little tidbit of information right here. Smackdown Live for 2 weeks in a row is having wrestling over the commercial breaks. Interesting. So Raw continues to have these weird 2 out of 3 fall matches and elimination style matches just to get to the commercial break. However, the very first match here on Smackdown Live goes over the commercial break to begin with, and I'm not actually upset about that, because what they did is they told the promos on the way down to the ring. Yes, they had some promos as the theme music was playing and all that, so I couldn't turn it up for you guys to hear, but they're cutting the promos basically on the way down to the ring with the little picture-in-picture thing, and then it goes to commercial break, and you're like, okay, that's good. Now we know the stage has been set. We got a little bit of a tease right there. Cut to commercial break, and we come back, and now let's get it. Let's just go right into it, sort of thing. I know a lot of people who are watching on the USA Network are able to still see it because they have the picture-in-picture. I am not as lucky for that. Like, just take a quick little look. You can kind of see that that's my TV right there. There is absolutely no picture-in-picture. Yeah.
Hurry in now and get 0% financing for up to 84 months, plus up to $1,000.
What's your thoughts on the news of Randy's neck injury? I honestly didn't hear about that. You're gonna have to fill me in. I don't know what's going on with a Randy neck injury. Jason Story, there's a good question, my friend, asking, hey Con, do you think WWE should go back to more managers like Slick, Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Mr. Fuji, etc.? Yes, especially for superstars who need them. And when I say like superstars who need them, you really truly should need them. Not the superstars who can hold their own on the microphone, because I believe if you are able to speak on the mic and you are able to succeed from speaking on the microphone, then you should be allowed to speak on the microphone. That's when you know you create megastars. However, superstars like, let's say, Bobby Lashley, let's say even Finn Balor's a little rough on the microphone. You know, you can go down the list of a lot of superstars. Nakamura could use a manager. You go there, obviously Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, have Paige as a manager, but they never used them. The list could go on. You know, Chad Gable could use a manager. What's Kurt Angle doing? Why doesn't Kurt Angle take Chad Gable under his wing? You see what I mean? If you start implementing managers to people who could use them, it allows them to do more on the card because it puts more eyes on them. If you put somebody with meaning with somebody, then eyes are going to be put on that superstar. And that's just how it kind of goes. That's how the entire world of wrestling works. You know, the old are get paired with the younger ones, and then they spotlight them. They put them over. They are their manager. They speak for them. They teach them all the little nuances of the business. You know, I mean, Ricochet, you know, when we talk about somebody who could use a manager, somebody like Ricochet could use a manager to hype up this high-flying sensation, you know? Maybe, like, if Paul Heyman was partnered with Ricochet, picture what Paul Heyman could do to sell Ricochet as a credible threat. Somebody who is high-flying. He is the best high-flyer this business has to offer. He's gonna wow you. Watch him fly through the air. He is your United States champion, Ricochet. You know what I mean? You could hype him up. There is a massive need, in my opinion, for in my opinion, there's massive need for managers in the WWE, in my honest opinion. But when we get managers, we get Drake Maverick with AOP. Yeah, like, and I mean, Drake Maverick, there's nothing wrong with him, you know? I actually quite like Drake Maverick. I think that they just booked him in more of a stupid role for a dominated tag team, you know? It didn't make sense. You have to have partnerships that make sense. You can't just stick some random person with another random person. They have to have something that links them immediately. Otherwise, fans are not going to buy into it, especially casual fans. And again, you try to market your product towards casual fans. You want to try to make the show as easy to understand as possible for people who might be tuning in for the very first time. They need to understand exactly why Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura are fighting right now. They need to understand why it is, because most people, here's the thing, most people who just tune in to watch wrestling for the very first time, they are not prepared to watch something as ridiculous as wrestling. Let's put this into perspective. When I tried to show Becca wrestling, my girlfriend, my lovely, lovely girlfriend, tried to sit her down, show her some wrestling documentaries, show her some wrestling matches. It is so ridiculous. Oh, what a move from Nakamura. It's such a ridiculous show that you don't realize how ridiculous it is. She kept saying, like, they keep doing the exact same thing. They just keep going back and forth, you know, and then they build to a cover, and then it's a kick-in. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's absolutely true. Hang on, I'll get back to that. Nakamura looking for the Kinshasa. Balor sling blade delivered to Nakamura. And no way. Are they seriously going to have Balor go over Nakamura right here, right now? Oh, Nakamura's right back up as he takes Finn Balor out from underneath him, lining it up, the good vibration knee. Holy. Okay, so to get back to that, though, if they don't know exactly why people are fighting, they're not going to be able to follow the product. UFC is a very good way to market it to casual people, because what they do is they do things like the tail of the tape. They get you hyped up for the match. They basically tell a story within that one fight, you know, because that's what the UFC is all about. If WWE kind of marketed it that way with, like, tail of the tapes, making matches feel like more of an actual contest that we have right here, I think more casual fans will be able to pick up the product and follow it. Because right now, what it feels like is it feels very, very, very wrestling. You know, like when you hear wrestling, wow, they both just beat the 10 count. When you have wrestling and you just say it sounds and it looks like wrestling, it's immediately what you picture, right? We got to try to find a way to create a new wave, a new generation. Kinshasa! Nakamura just hit the Kinshasa, and folks, I believe Balor's gonna be out. 6, you know what, I'm actually okay with that ending right there to set up an Extreme Rules match. If Balor can't get back in, count of 8, count of 9, Balor's back in, oh my god, oh, but Balor eats a knee to the face, and then kicked as Nakamura shoves him back outside again. No way. Nakamura now going right into the barricade. But hopefully you guys kind of just agree with me on that. That WWE and wrestling as a whole need to present their product in more of a actual athletic fight. You know, they need to present it that way. Although give it a little feel of realism again. You know, count of 7, and folks, this might be it. Count of 8, count of 9, and Balor's back in again. Kinshasa! Nakamura has just beat Finn Balor. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright. Match was good. But fuck me. Can we stop having champions lose on TV to the challengers for a pay-per-view rematch? Seriously. Can we just get past that? Can we move on to having #1 contenders matches? Can we? Look, I like that match. That match was so good. But what the hell? Why couldn't that be the first match? You know what I mean? Yes, you had the count-out victory thing or whatever, but you know? Yeah, sure, Finn Balor coming back in the ring off of a few countouts and just making it back in and then running into the Kinshasa was a damn fine finish, and it was really fun. But shit! We gotta stop having champions lose on TV to challengers who are gonna face them at the pay-per-view. We just gotta stop that.
Cedric's gonna get exactly what's coming to him.
Let's go, you owe me 5K.
We're gonna beat it out of him, but let's think of the bigger picture. They tried to pull one over on us. They tried to cheat, and we still overcame.
Bob Orwell, thank you for subscribing.
We still won. That's true. So going into the Sunday, not only do we have the clear physical advantage being the specimens we are, we now have the clear mental advantage.
So take our run, we're going down.
We're going down.
And I have been working on the perfect funeral song for The Undertaker.
Is it spooky?
Better be spooky.
Spooky? Spooky. I like it. Hi.
Oh, Dolph.
Shane, what you did was bogus, man. This was my night to end that mouth breather, Kevin Owens, once and for all.
What you could do? I mean, you're gonna do that in the parking lot. I saved it.
I know.
I saved that from happening. Kevin got out of here. He's like a cancer. Yeah, he's out.
Got it. Yeah.
But since you're so willing and ready to go,
Always.
you should use this energy, and you're a main eventer.
Damn right.
I've been thinking about this.
Yeah.
You should main event tonight.
Of course I should.
Okay? I got a little Kevin Owens problem. He's out, right?
Yep.
So now, how about you take care of a little issue for us? And tonight, you go one-on-one with Roman Reigns.
All right.
Like that?
All right.
I'm in. Don't worry.
I'm in.
Don't worry. We'll all be out there with you. All right, good. I dig this. All right.
Oh.
Good talk.
Oh.
I like it. It's good.
The big dog versus the
Yo, did you see that little stare down between Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre? That was cool. I like that little callback right there. Well, Wayne Hall, no, you're absolutely right, and you just literally highlighted the issue right there. So, this is what Wayne Hall said. He's like, you just said, are they about to put Finn over Shinsuke? If anything, it wouldn't make sense if Balor won. With Shinsuke winning, that sets up the feud. And yes, I understand that, my friends. Apparently, Rambling Rabbit was back there. I missed it. But you just highlighted exactly what was wrong. WWE backed themselves into a corner with booking. You backed yourself into the corner by having your champion go in there against a challenger who is ready-made to compete for the title. But you make that match happen before it's for the championship. And so as a result, you have absolutely zero way to go, nowhere else to go than having Nakamura win. Otherwise, Balor wins the feud right then and there. But as a direct result, you have Nakamura beat the champion before the championship is on the line. You see where there's the flaw right there with the whole booking and the whole forming of the card. Trust me, the match was good, okay? So this is what I'm going to say right now. The match was good because it was. The match was actually really quite entertaining. The idea behind the feud is great. I love Nakamura versus Balor. I think that's going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome feud here that we're going to get. The execution has been flawed. Big time. It's... Right from the get-go, I love the teasing of Nakamura versus Balor. You know, Nakamura saying that he's coming for the championship. Okay, awesome, Nakamura. You got us hooked. We want to see that match now. Great. How do you make people pay for that match? Well, you have Nakamura go up one-on-one against Sami Zayn. Or maybe not Sami Zayn, maybe a Kevin Owens. That would maybe work. And Dolph Ziggler cost Kevin Owens the match. There you go. Some more tie-in. Give Nakamura a rub getting up there to the IC Championship. He's a heel, so he needs heat on him. He's going to get the heat from winning the match from a distracted Kevin Owens, who is now a babyface. There you go. But then the distraction was caused by Dolph Ziggler, who gets heat on him as well. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then you go Nakamura versus Finn Balor for the IC Championship at Extreme Rules. It's that simple. That's all you need. You need 2 weeks. Guys, you seriously only need 2 weeks of television to book a proper feud, if with a pay-per-view coming up. You need 1 week to tease it, 1 week to set up the match. That's what you need. That's all you need. And you set up the match through #1 contendership matches or a promo or something like that. And the tease happens the week before, whether that be an interference, whether that be a... I don't know, whether that be a backstage attack, whatever it is, you tease it the first week, you execute it on the second week, and you have the match that people pay for on the third. It's that simple. That is how you book. That is booking 101. And WWE somewhere along the line has completely forgotten about booking 101. And I don't know why. Regardless, though, what I'm trying to say here is that a champion losing on TV doesn't matter if it's the tag team champions, whether it's Daniel Bryan, Rowan, Revival, the IC champion, Finn Balor, the US champion, Ricochet, the world champion, or the WWE Universal champion, the women's champions, the women's tag team champions. Does not matter who they are if your champion is losing on free TV for no reason. It's a mistake. For no beneficial gain of the champion or the challenger, it is a mistake. You should not book your champions that easily because they are your champions. And somewhere along the line, guys, WWE forgot what the meaning of a championship is. Because we have so many now, whether it be 205 Live, the NXT UK, the NXT division, the Raw, SmackDown. There's so many championships now that we legitimately have devalued our own championships. To the point now where WWE doesn't even know how to book them, right? So yeah, that's just kind of the mistakes that have been made that I've seen with WWE. Big Fat, whatever your name was, thank you very much for subscribing.
Sunday at Extreme Rules in Philadelphia, streaming live on the WWE Network. Samoa Joe challenges Kofi Kingston.
Good question there, Led Thomas. He asks me, do you think WWE is doing a good thing by admitting live on TV they suck and they are making mistakes and using Shane too much? Because I believe it is. It's not a mistake. Want to know why? Because what they're doing is they're turning fans' real emotions into a storyline. And that's one thing that WWE has always been able to do. And it's the reason why they're still here. When there's real emotions that are generated, whether it be purposeful or accidental that WWE stumbles upon these fan reactions, they lean into them. So Shane right now is getting booed out of the building. He's getting so much hate online. As a result, they are pushing Shane McMahon more until the point where it's going to create a big rub-off on another superstar. This might be the babyface turn for Kevin Owens. Think about that. What would it take for WWE at this very given moment to turn Kevin Owens from a full-fledged heel who is despised by the company, who has betrayed absolutely everybody, into a babyface? How do you make that drastic of a change? Well, apparently the answer is Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon is despised by the WWE Universe right now. And what you do is if you put that match right there of Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon, well, it may not be a great match. ViperX, thank you for subscribing. Well, it might not be a great match. It will find a way to, at least they should, find a way to get Kevin Owens over as a babyface. And I mean, that could work, but still, there's way too much going on right now. And no, I don't think it's probably the best idea that this is the storyline that we have, but it's a storyline that is ready to be disposed of, and you've got to get it off TV somehow. How do you do that? You take the most advantage that you possibly can, and you try to get somebody over as a babyface. That's my way of looking at it. All right. Oh, here's Samoa Joe.
It is said that you can deny the truth all you want, but that does not change the facts. Last week, Kofi, I showed you compassion. I offered you and the ones that you love clemency. I offered you the option of safety. And I knew you wouldn't take it because you're everything that I said you were. I see the hustle behind what you're doing. I see what you truly are, Kofi. And that Extreme Rules. I promise you that I will tear away every last shred of the lie that you clothe yourself in. That I will beat you down to the bare essence of what you really are, Kofi. And when I get you to that point, I will put you to sleep. And for all those that you have called brother, for all those that you have called family, that you have taken from, Kofi, that you have stood on, that you have walked your way to greatness upon the backs of, Kofi, I will take everything back that you have taken from them. And most importantly, I will take the WWE Championship.
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
Welcome, representing herself and Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross.
What a promo from Samoa Joe. He's always great at it, isn't he?
Some extraordinarily ominous words from Samoa Joe just a few moments ago regarding the
Jeez. All right, let's get Joe off the screen right here. By the way, guys, I just realized we've got ourselves a new boss, Tyrone Coker. Thank you, dude. You're our new boss, my friend. Welcome to the Boss Club. There we go. So, Jason Story's been spamming this. He's saying that, Conman, there's too many championships and too many pay-per-views. Your thoughts? I gave you my thoughts on already the too many championships. Too many pay-per-views. I see what you're saying. I think that there's too many pay-per-views in the sense that the Saudi Arabia shows really kind of screw things up. Yes, I understand the idea of trying to build to one pay-per-view a month. And yes, I understand that you can probably build to bigger and better matches if it was like just less matches that happen, sort of thing. But I do think that from a business standpoint, WWE needs a pay-per-view every month. And I truly do believe that WWE needs to just use their pay-per-views better. They need to plan further ahead. You know what I miss? What I miss about WWE is watching the show, watching the feud, watching the match unfold, and then seeing the shock turn at the end of the pay-per-view, or a shock moment at the end of the pay-per-view that sets up the next part of the feud, or sets up the next feud that they're going to enter. And it was just constantly moving forward, you know? You constantly had a feud lined up with somebody afterwards, and it was like moving forward and forward and forward and forward and forward and forward. And now it just seems like WWE forgets about pay-per-views past the current one, and they don't even seem to remember about the pay-per-view they're currently going towards. 6 to 8 pay-per-views would be the best, probably. Yeah, probably the best would be for that. But I understand having both of those. Or both, not just both of those, sorry. Having more pay-per-views. Here we go, Bayley and Nikki Cross in the ring.
Nikki, last night you defeated Bayley in a beat the clock challenge, earning yourself the right to choose a stipulation for Bayley versus Alexa Bliss. Now you chose a 2-on-1 handicap match, adding yourself to that match. Now Bayley, this puts a lot of pressure on you as champion and might explain why you attacked Nikki after that stipulation was announced.
Relax, don't worry. I'm out here just to sign the contract, okay? I'm sorry to see that Alexa decided not to show up again, but I'm happy that you are. Because you and I, we are a lot alike. When I first got to WWE, I was starstruck, I got manipulated, I listened to so many people, and then I realized that they only cared about me when they needed my help, when they needed something. And I learned real quick, and I became a champion on my own.
So that was the real you. That was the real you last night. The person who attacked me completely unprovoked.
Nikki,
good to know. Alexa was right.
Listen to yourself. Alexa's in your head. She's literally convincing you. She has you out here doing her dirty work for her every single night.
She knows I can handle myself.
Stop. Nikki, let me ask you something. Are you really okay with this? Are you really okay with helping somebody else win a championship?
You have no idea. You have no idea what you're talking
all right,
about.
fine. You know what? You're a big girl. On Sunday, I understand that I am at impossible odds with a 2-on-1 handicap match. And Nikki, you're formidable on your own. You don't need Alexa at your side. But you understand this. On Sunday, I'm bringing everything that I have, and I will do anything it takes to win.
Good. Good.
So what's gonna happen when Alexa loses and she blames you?
That's a good question.
Sign it. Go ahead and sign it. Sign it. I want to help, my friends, but you wouldn't understand anything about that because all your friends abandoned you. I am sick and tired of you trying to put a wedge between me and Alexa. She's not using me. She promised on Sunday when we win that match. She's not going to hold that championship alone because me and Alexa are going to become the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion co-champions.
Co-champions. Interesting.
Why don't you stick around? Please stick around for my match with Carmella because I'm going to show you that when it's time to play, Nikki gets all the fun.
It's becoming apparent to Bayley she's bitten off more than she can chew this Sunday.
I feel sorry for what Carmella
All right. So, co-champions. Co-champions. That's what they're selling at right now. Interesting. A little bit, I got a little bit of flashbacks to, who was it? It was Michelle McCool and Layla. The co-Divas champions. I kind of just got a flashback of that.
The talent that we've seen.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad.
WWE move on to NXT.
So, anyways, guys, here is what I assume is going to happen at the pay-per-view. And this is me just kind of saying what I think, all right? But what I think is going to end up happening is we are going to see either Alexa... You know what? I think accidentally Nikki Cross is going to either lose the match or Alexa Bliss is going to lose the match, and they have something there, okay? Something like that. There's just something that happens where Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross lose the match to Bayley. Okay? Maybe through the help of a returning Sasha Banks. Okay? maybe Sasha Banks somehow returns and somehow evens the playing field. I don't know, maybe the referee is down, and maybe the people, both Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, are assaulting on Bayley in the center of the ring, and then you just hear Sasha Banks' music play. Out comes to the ring. Sasha Banks evens things up. Bayley hits the belly to belly. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Sasha Banks raising her hand high, and then boom! Sasha Banks hammers Bayley into the ground. We get the turn of Sasha Banks, and the way that that segment closes is with Sasha Banks looking at the women's champion, sticks her foot on top of Bayley, and raises the title high. You have a top heel women's competitor on SmackDown Live now for Bayley's championship that isn't Charlotte Flair. That's what I think is going to happen. I think something along those lines is going to go down this Sunday at Extreme Rules. But, I mean, I'm just a guy with some ideas, right? We'll see if that ends up actually coming to fruition. But guys, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you subscribe to the channel. I would love to see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. Guys, please just make sure you know this, that this is my full-time job in this community. Here is completely supported through fan funding. If you guys really do enjoy the show, please consider dropping $1 or $2, okay? Your $1 or $2 goes a long way in keeping this show running. Greatly appreciated if you guys would like to consider dropping a donation. If you would not like to drop a donation, but you're still thinking, Conman, gosh, I would still love to help you. I'd still love to support you in some way. Well, you can download the app right here, Golf Clash. Again, Golf Clash, this link through the Onyx link in the chat. Please click on that link. Please download the app. I believe if you guys like play 2 games and complete the tutorial, this channel gets like $5. Okay? If you guys can support me through that, please do. All you need is a Twitch account to log in. If you don't have a Twitch account, please make one, and then simultaneously follow me over on my Twitch, because as of right now, YouTube copyright system is very out of whack. You never know if I'm going to be offline, if I'm going to have to stream on a different platform. So if you guys really enjoy what I do, please follow me on Twitch. I know we got some awesome people being built up over there. You can get Onyx over there as well by using the exclamation point in Onyx, and basically what happens is if you check in on the stream by using that code in the Twitch chat, you get a certain amount of Onyx coins, or some, I forget what the name of the currency is, the Onyx currency. And if you get up to 500 coins in the Onyx currency, you guys can literally spend it to get a free Twitch subscription on my channel and support the channel even more. It is a great little thing that we're working on. P, whatever your name was, I'm sorry I didn't get to read it in time. I apologize. Thanks for subscribing, though. But yes, guys, thank you so much if you happen to do that. If you don't, well, then I totally understand. But, hey, you know, I would really appreciate it. Here we go. We got a match going on right now between Carmella and Nikki. Josh Dizek says, great commentary again. Love it. Josh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate the $2 donation. Always going to try to create a good show for you amazing viewers like yourself. Thanks, dude.
By Alexa Bliss that if they win the SmackDown Women's Championship, they'll be co-champions. Why would you really doubt that? Nikki Cross
all right.
just said that. What is
change this to current match. Where is that? There it is. Caleb Talvera, thank you very much for subscribing.
Telling lies about you or speculating about you when it's not true.
Whoops.
The suplex now going for a cover, presses the face to the canvas and a kick out.
Look, I would love to believe that Alexa Bliss is as genuine as Nikki Cross.
And then right there, we can go like this. Boom. Who will win?
It's embarrassing. You probably believe your girlfriend's really going to the gym at 11 o'clock every night too.
Hashtag SD Live. Hashtag WWE. All right.
In the meantime, Nikki Cross here really kind of putting on an exhibition for Bayley to get a first-hand. Oh, hold on, wait. Oh. Bayley get a first-hand.
Okay, so Carmella, or is it going to be Nikki?
Cross has proven she can defeat Bayley. She defeated Carmella.
Cross. There we go, guys.
Well, to your point, Nikki Cross won the Beat the Clock challenge just last night on Raw. She has beaten Bayley one-on-one in different situations, and she has an axe to grind because, let's be honest, she obliterated.
Cool. All right, there we go, guys. We are now all set up with the poll. You guys can head on over to twitter.com/Conman167 and vote in the poll for who you think is going to win. But, oh, man, Nikki Cross with a big old lariat there to Carmella, who is one of, if not my favorite women's superstar in the WWE. I mean, you guys know this for a long time. I've been a fan of Carmella since her days down in NXT. I mean, nothing has to do with, I don't even know what I'm trying to say there. You guys probably know why that I liked her down in NXT. But man, nice crossbody right there by Nikki Cross, who just about took out Carmella. However, she ducked out of the way just in the nick of time.
Carmella's been trying to get herself back on track amidst all the chaos of the 24/7 championship.
PFC Bethea says best streamer on YouTube. PFC, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. $3 dono right there, boy. Uh-oh. Carmella, though, just going right into the corner turnbuckle, gets her foot up, and delivers a big old boot there to Nikki Cross. Now moonwalking, trash talking, gonna go for the Carmella Bronco Buster. In the corner, nicely done from Carmella. Super kick block there. Nikki Cross gonna go. Oh, Twisted Sister, not a chance. 2 kick out by Carmella. Super kick to the midsection. And now, super kick blocked again. Oh, Cross with that twisting neck breaker. It's over. 1, 2. Nikki Cross just beat Carmella. Good match. Good outcome. You don't get better than that. Yes, you do. You do get better than that. But regardless, decent match for sure. Oh. So Bayley with a big opponent coming up in the form of Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. But my question is, why wasn't Alexa there either? I guess it's just part of the storyline. But weird that she wasn't there for the go-home show. If you guys have not done so, please make sure you smack a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you guys are really, really enjoying the show, you can always download the app Golf Clash, okay? Please make sure you do so through the chat right now. Oh. So this was 2 weeks ago, the Iconics versus Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. Or no, it wasn't for the Tag Team Championships. The Insane Elbow, 2, and they beat them. Cool. We'll see how this all goes down now. Female locker room. Probably going to be Paige. Oh, no, it's Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. The Iconics. Oh, and there we go, Kabuki Warriors.
We have a... where are you going? We have a match to schedule, and I think we're going to take that championship match tonight.
Tonight?
Right? Yeah.
Oh. We can't. Billy's sick.
Oh, really? What does she have?
Mad cow bird flu disease. It's very rare.
I'm actually feeling a little bit lightheaded. Honestly, she shouldn't even be here. Could someone just call a doctor, please?
Oh, come on, stop. You guys are so annoying. Ever since you won those championships at WrestleMania accidentally, all you've done is run and make excuses. Excuses now, excuses in Japan. All you ever do is run. You know what you two are? You're a couple of overrated, underwhelming, shrill, cowardly, annoying little clowns.
Wow. Whoa! Paige just slapped Billie Kay.
Oh. Aren't you guys sick? Yeah, that's what I thought. The match is coming, ladies. May not be tonight, but it's coming.
A strong challenge laid down by Paige. No excuses for the Iconics, and I guess the same.
All right. Guys, I gotta say this much right now. SmackDown's been awesome tonight. Like, yeah, we've had some issues in terms of just little booking decisions or whatever, but overall, my God, just as a fan right now where I'm sitting here and watching this, like as an analyst sometimes and as somebody who dissects every little tiny thing that goes on in the WWE, I can definitely come across as annoying, and I can come across as somebody who doesn't enjoy the product. Overall, guys, I'm just a wrestling fan, and I just love watching this show. I can't imagine doing anything else with my Mondays and Tuesday nights, right? But this show tonight, honestly, has been a really, really enjoyable show for me. I don't think that I've really had too much that I've hated. There's been things in terms of, like, Finn Balor losing on TV that I'm not a fan of, but hey, you know, there's just little tiny things like that that are always going to irk me or rub me the wrong way. Let me quickly update, though, my results card right here. So we had Finn Balor.
She banks the way she
or no, sorry, we had Shinsuke Nakamura defeat Finn Balor, didn't we? Yes, we did. So Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Finn Balor. Okay, then we had Alexa Bliss, or not Alexa Bliss, sorry, we had Nikki Cross defeats Carmella. There we go. All right, Aleister Black will be there. Smackdown Live Tag Team Championship Summit take place. Nikki Cross versus Carmella. We can get rid of that one. There we go, guys. All right, I believe the results tab is up to date. There we go. I think it's been horrible. Kevin Owens was best part. Justin Roberts, dude, you have an interesting take on wrestling. You definitely do. I remember your takes last night, and we did not really see eye to eye. I don't agree with you either on that. I think Kevin Owens, yes, has been the best part for sure, and I agree with you on that point. But SmackDown overall tonight has been fine. It's been actually fairly enjoyable. I got no problems really, truly with this show as of right now. It's been good. It's been enjoyable. MSW Megastorm Wrestling is asking me, Con, do you think Pete Dunne could have knocked on Black's door? I'd love that feud. Here's the thing. If Pete Dunne was to be the guy who knocked on the door, again, we run into the problem of trying to introduce new talent alongside of Aleister Black. You cannot push two superstars at the exact same time in the same feud. It's just not possible. One guy, yes, you can keep them kind of neck and neck, but at the end of the feud, one guy has to go over, otherwise you get what's called 50-50 booking. Which, by the way, happens a lot of the time in WWE, and it's really bad for the characters moving forward. FYI. Okay. But right now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to take a superstar who has not been on TV, who literally could get pushed to the moon as soon as they show up. You don't want to debut Bray Wyatt. You don't want to debut Buddy Murphy. You don't want to debut Pete Dunne. You don't want to debut these guys. You don't want to go Johnny Gargano. You don't want to go Tommaso Ciampa. You don't want to go any single person who could be pushed to a higher level from not being in the feud from Aleister Black. You start to look at superstars who have some tenure in WWE, who are actually a decent threat on the card. Cesaro, Randy Orton, those are the two that come to mind right now. You could do Andrade to an extent, but it wouldn't really make sense too much from an actual standpoint, except for the fact that they had feuds down in NXT. You could lay into that if you wanted to, which would be okay. But you don't want to have somebody beat Aleister Black out of the gate, and to do that, you need somebody else to come in who can afford to lose. And the people who can afford to lose right now, in my honest opinion, are, there's actually 4 people who would really work. Randy Orton, Cesaro, you can talk about Rusev coming in and being the guy who knocked, and Andrade. I think those are the 4 options that you have. Outside of those 4, I don't think you go anybody else, because you could kind of push almost anybody else on the roster, or they have fallen too far down the card. You know what I mean? So those are probably the 4 options that you have. I would have also thrown in Shinsuke Nakamura into that, but he's enticed into a feud with Finn Balor, right? Ricochet versus Black, it's interesting. It might happen one day. Gabe Wilfong Era, thank you very much for following me over on Twitter. I appreciate it, dude. If we do get 3 dark matches on the SmackDown card combined with the 2 from Raw last night, it'll be a record 5 dark match week. Interesting. I didn't know that. You could also do Matt Hardy. You could do Matt Hardy as well against him, but I think that'd be the least exciting one of all of them, in my honest opinion. I mean, I understand what you mean, but you can't have someone not really good. It has to be surprising, but other than that, I agree. Yeah, that's why I was saying there's probably only 4 options. I don't think there's more than those 4 options that I laid out. Again, the reason why I think Cesaro is because he's been presented as a badass recently. Like, you know, Cesaro's getting a bit of a push. Cesaro picking up some wins and being in some high-profile matches. And then also, what was it, recently beating up No Way Jose and then destroying him in a one-on-one match, right? That was, that's kind of what Cesaro's been built up, and it might be for a reason. I honestly believe it's for a reason to challenge Aleister Black. I think that Cesaro is the perfect opponent for him there. I think that, honestly, you need to put Cesaro up against him, because what I want to see is I want to see Aleister Black's moonsault countered into a European uppercut from Cesaro. I think that would be truly amazing, you know? Yeah, if you want a 5-star match, you go Cesaro. I absolutely agree, Marcus. I do.
Welcome my guest at this time, Roman Reigns.
Here's Roman.
Roman, due to Kevin Owens' actions earlier tonight, Shane McMahon has placed you in the main event tonight against Dolph Ziggler. The obstacles keep coming. Do you think this will have an effect on your no-holds-barred match this Sunday at Extreme Rules?
These crazy nights, they made my career. They created the big fight, and I'm willing to put my career on the line and say that Dolph is not ready for me tonight. He's not ready for it. And this Sunday at Extreme Rules, me and the dead man gonna do our thing. So that means those boys, they're gonna rest in peace. See you, sweetie.
I cannot wait for No Holds Barred Sunday.
We had a botch. We had a botch. Big old botch there. Oh, botchy, 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 botchy. Hibachi right there. We had a botcha. That's okay. It happens. Yeah. It's a new day. There you go. That should get a pop from the crowd. Hey. There we go. All right. Xavier Woods, cause X gonna give it to you. And Big E from the New Day. They're here. So, tonight, actually, this might very well be the triple threat match right here. The Otis Dojovic versus Daniel Bryan versus Xavier Woods match. I actually hope this is the match right now. Because this, I'm going to say this right now before this match even takes place, before anybody gets any ideas. I want Otis Dojovic to win this match. Daniel Bryan, Xavier Woods, and Otis Dojovic in a triple threat match. This needs to be Otis Dojovic picking up a win, but not over Daniel Bryan. Xavier Woods needs to take the pinfall. You know what I mean? Here we go. Xavier and Big E are here.
Tonight, I have a triple threat match against one Daniel Bryan and Otis. Now. This Sunday, your boys, the
New Day,
have a triple threat tag team match of our own for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship.
Yes. Unfortunately, that isn't quite what I had in mind when I heard that I was going to be in a three-way this Sunday.
Sir!
Well?
Actually,
for the very first time, all three of us will be able to touch our championship tips together. Yeah! As we become your
1, 2, 3, 4, feel 6 time.
Oh, there you go. We're going to get the match now. Okay, cool. All right. So Daniel Bryan and Rowan are here. I wonder when they're going to actually debut the Planet's Tag Team Championships, because I think it was a mistake that they haven't already debuted them. Here's Brian and Rowan.
You're booing me, but you should really be booing the New Day. Because despite me pinning Big E last week, despite Rowan slamming Xavier Woods through the table, they come out here gyrating, making jokes about three-ways and tips. And people wonder why they're not taking this tag title match seriously. But I figured it out. It's because every time the New Day wins the tag team titles, nobody else takes them seriously either.
Wow.
Brian, first of all, you talk too much without ever actually saying anything. And second of all, I want to hear what Big Red Rowan has to say.
All right.
Strong silent type, right? See, you confuse us. Because first you were out here taking orders from Bray. Then you were out here taking orders from Harper. Now you're out here taking orders from Daniel. We have a hard time keeping up with week to week who your daddy is.
Whoa. 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 Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Listen, it's ignorant people following an ignorant lead. And New Day is
fuck
doing
off, Daniel.
what they always do. They deflect true criticism with humor, with jokes. You see, here's the thing. New Day are some of the best athletes in WWE.
This is true.
New Day has
Melissa
had some of
Lockhart,
the
thanks for
best
following me on Twitter.
tag team title matches in WWE history.
Very true. He's telling the truth.
Yet somehow, New Day never escapes the middle of the card and has been seen as nothing but a comedy act for years, and they would be the absolute worst thing for the tag team division. No, I take that back. The only thing worse than New Day winning these titles would be those buffoons, Heavy Machinery, winning the titles.
Wow.
Because they follow in the New Day's lead, thinking the entire tag team division is a joke, and they walk around like piles of hot garbage, spewing methane out of their...
Hey, there you go. That's going to shut him up. Heavy Machinery, Otis Dojovic and Tucker Knight are here. Oh, yeah. There you go. They are here. Heavy Machinery. These two big men, Otis Dojovic's a star in the making, and Tucker Knight looks fantastic as well. Here we go.
Daniel, we get it. You're the best. You're the champ. You're the greatest. But at Stomping Ground,
thank you very much for subscribing.
In our first WWE pay-per-view, in our first Smackdown tag team match, there's no denying that Otis and I took you to the limit. Yeah, we showed you guys what we were all about, you know what I mean? And instead of hanging our heads, instead of feeling down for ourselves, we got back to work. We got back in the ring, we got back in the gym. And last Tuesday, we beat Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens, and we earned our opportunity to be in this triple threat match.
Kentucky, we're blue collar solid.
And being blue collar solid means you overcome any obstacle. And that includes the longest reigning tag team champions, the New Day. Boys, I know you guys love those championships. You won them 5 times, and that's great, but I gotta say, you're gonna have to put the 6th time on hold, because come this Sunday, Heavy Machinery is gonna become your new WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions!
That was pretty good, actually.
Otis got it, baby.
Oh, and come Sunday, when we win at Extreme Rules, little brother, oh, we're gonna show the world that there ain't no party like a blue-collar party!
But, Tucky, it's Sunday, tonight, Woods, Daniel, we have a match. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm coming!
Oh, wow, all right. By the way, does anybody else find it hilarious that Tucker Knight's catchphrase is "I'm coming," and then he literally is doing this, "I'm coming"? You know what I mean? Just a little bit of a sexual reference for sure. But, hey, you know, Otis is getting over with the fans. He's looking fantastic with what he's doing. Honestly, I don't have any problem with Otis Dojovic. He's a star in the making. And I do truly believe that Otis Dojovic should win this match here. You need to showcase him ahead of this tag team triple threat because Heavy Machinery is not going to be winning. You need to showcase Otis, I believe. All right. Oh, yeah. So, everybody, if you are enjoying the show so far, please make sure you smack a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are sitting at 112,439 subscribers. If we could hit 112,475 tonight, that would be amazing. The final hour, let's see if we can do it. Everybody share this video around with your friends. Tell everybody about the channel. But here's also one thing that I need you guys to kind of consider. If you like what I bring to the table, if you enjoy what I do here on a weekly or almost a daily basis, please consider dropping $1. Just $1, all right? Just a single dollar. Because if everybody bonded in here together, if everybody binds together, and you guys just said, hey, you know what, Con? We got you for $1 every single stream. Or hell about this, $1 a week. Think about that. If you got the $1 for a week to support this channel, you keep it alive. Because if everybody binds together and joins together to support this channel, we can keep this thing running no problem. And nobody has to break the bank. So thank you guys in advance if you happen to support this channel. I really do appreciate it. If that is not up your type of alley, if that's not what you're looking to do, well, here's a way that you can support this channel. You can download an app, all right? You can download Golf Clash, and literally, if you download the app, play the tutorial, and play 2 games, this channel gets $5. Simple as that. So guys, please consider supporting this channel. Go on down there to the Onyx link, click on that, and I'd really appreciate it. Alright, let's roll a couple quick ads as we continue this great episode of Smackdown Live. I cannot wait until this match. Like, this match right here is going to be fun. It's going to be awesome, man. Really, truly gonna be good. And as everybody is probably aware, I will be doing my Smackdown live reactions, or live review, I should say, after the live reaction show tonight at 10:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys are gonna be around for that as well. That goes live 20 minutes after the end of this live stream. We're also going to be uploading our reactions to Kevin Owens' pipe bomb there at the start of the show, of course. We're going to upload that reaction because it was a really good one. Thank you, GSK Smony. I really appreciate your kind comment there. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the party, pal. I don't know why I just said that, but it is a party for sure. Beast saying here on Twitter basically said that Abby the Witch was on the roof during Paige's promo. Was she? I missed that part. Batman Boss 316 dropping $3. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate your support. Oh, dude, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Justin Roberts, you know absolutely nothing of my financial situation. I literally live on paycheck to paycheck, and I don't think you realize how expensive life is. Dude, I do not make a lot of money off this channel. I legitimately go paycheck to paycheck, hoping with my fingers crossed that I make enough every month. Dude, you don't know how stressful it is not knowing what your paycheck is going to be and only being paid once a month. It is not a fun moment to have, for sure. Batman Boss, though, thank you, dude, for your $3 donation. We got ourselves another $2 dono from Josh Disick, dropping $2. He says, just a little help you out, Josh. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate the support. I really do. Thank you, dude. And also then Willie Currents right here. Willie, thank you, dude, for your support as well. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for all of us binding together right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you for keeping this channel alive and allowing me to live out a dream that I never thought was possible. Let's go right here to Twitter real quick. Samuel Kinney says, I can't be 100% sure, but this may be Abby the Witch in the top right corner of the screen in the rafters. You're absolutely right, my friend. That really does look like Abby the Witch was up there in the top right-hand corner. So if you guys can see that right by my finger, it might be tough to see, but there's a little figure in the top right-hand corner. That is Abby the Witch. So she was spotted there. Cool. All right.
He's a reigning Smackdown Tag Team Champion. Daniel Bryan and Rowan are fighting not only for the planet, but for the Smackdown.
What do you think that triple threat? Penny the Witch versus Chad Rude versus Bobby Gable? Chad Rude, Bobby Gable. I forgot all about that, man. That was one of the best calls I've ever had. Right up there with Shoop Charter. Okay, though, this match is underway. Otis Dojovic, Xavier Woods, cause X gon' give it to ya. And of course, the tag team champion in Daniel Bryan. Let's get this Twitter poll up here, guys, for all of you, for who will win. Hashtag SD Live. CV64 Gaming and Plushies. Thank you for subscribing. Otis, or will it be? There we go, Xavier Woods. Guys, let me know over on twitter.com/Conman167.
That's one thing we should have learned by now. This guy is a bulldozer.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! What? Double suplex from Otis Dojovic! Wow! When I said this man's a star in the making, I truly meant it. Otis Dojovic, you continue to blow my mind, man. Legitimately, guys, Otis Dojovic's a star in the making. This guy is going to be money for a long time. He is going to be perfect in the mid-card for so long. This is a future Intercontinental Champion. This is a future Tag Team Champion. This is a future United States Champion. I don't think he's ever going to reach a world title, but man, oh man, Otis Dojovic is money. Damn. Batman Boss dropping $2 says, what if Brock goes to cash in and Bray returns? That would be neat, wouldn't it? Oh, but we're breaking down on the outside now. Tucker, Knight, Eric Rowan, and Big E. Oh my god, don't do this, Rowan. Oh, but driven over the announce table. Rowan crashes down.
Look at Big E and Tucker, a couple of bulls ready to collide.
Man. Unreal. But Batman Boss, thank you, dude, for the dono. Is this match going to continue after the commercial break? Oh, and everybody just got kicked out from ringside as well. So Rowan, Big E, and Tucker Knight have been kicked out from ringside. And that leaves Daniel Bryan, Xavier Woods, and Otis Dojovic down in the ring. And see, this is what I mean. This is the proper way to cut to commercial breaks. Right there, this match is not a weird 2 out of 3 falls match or not a weird elimination match. It's just straight up a triple threat match where you have outside interference create the break in the match from all the teams involved, and you cut to commercial break as the superstars in the ring are recovering. You just had a very high moment. You can cut to commercial break. They've been ejected from ringside. Everybody's got to regroup. And then you swing right back in there with the finish of the match after the commercial. That's the way that you book TV. Good job, WWE. Again, I'm literally complimenting this show a lot because this show has been good. It truly has. I think that this has been one of the better Smackdowns in recent history. Overall, tonight's been very enjoyable. The storylines have been easy to follow. Like I said, the only thing that I really had a problem with was the whole Shinsuke Nakamura Finn Balor thing and how that match came about. And while the match was still good, I still thought the booking decisions behind it were weird as fuck. Okay, oh, excuse my language there, guys. Sorry. I do believe that the match was not needed at this very given point, but we still got it, and it was still a good match. And we had a cool finish to it that led to, obviously, the rematch, which is going to be for the IC title. So at the very least, I'm going to enjoy it. I've enjoyed SmackDown tonight, guys. I'm not going to sit here and BS you. I've enjoyed it very well. The show has been paced along quite nicely. So yeah, no problems for me here tonight. Massive Shark, why can't I friggin' show the match? Because the friggin' copyright rules, my friend. That's why I can't show it. You legitimately cannot show any copyright things, otherwise you get taken down off of YouTube, which makes total sense. You know, I don't own the show. I don't own the rights to broadcast it. But I do own the rights to broadcast this right here, my own show, the Conman167 show. But we got to be getting close to who is going to be knocking on Black's door. I would assume probably after this match we're going to find out. But we're now back to commercial break. Daniel Bryan's in control on the outside. Oh man, Xavier Woods coming out of nowhere and delivering a big elbow, catching Bryan along the side of the head. And right now, the next person who drops a $2 donation will become the new boss, I believe. So guys, make sure you consider doing that if you're enjoying the show. Uh-oh. I believe the next person will be the new boss. Yes, next person who drops 2 is the next new boss. But Woods all the way up to the top rope. Woods! Xavier Woods! What a drop kick missile style taking out Bryan. Here's the cover looking for momentum. Kick out from the tag team champion Daniel Bryan. Just getting his shoulder up in the nick of time. I see some people asking me oh, there you go. One sec. We'll get to that in just a second. Joseph Ali has become the... Ready for it? You guys ready for it? You're going to have to say it with me as soon as I load this up. Joseph Ali is the... Ready? New boss. Oh, Bryan into the... oh my god, he's got the LeBell lock locked in deep right now. The LeBell lock is locked in. The LeBell lock in the center of the ring on Xavier Woods. Is he going to tap out? Xavier Woods. Otis is back in there. Breaks it up just in the nick of time. There you go, Otis. Good, good, good. All right. And Joseph P. becoming a one-time Boss Battle champion. There we go. But now Daniel Bryan. Kick to the midsection of Otis Dojovic. Another one. And actually, guys, do you know if they're still calling him Otis Dojovic, or is it just Otis now? Is it just Otis, or is it Otis Dojovic? Please let me know in the chat right now, because I legitimately don't know. What are the commentators referring to him, because I can't hear right now? Otis! Otis spinning him around! Plants him down! Insaguri to the side of the head of Otis Dojovic. Now going right through. Tilt-a-whirl. Caught. What a throw! Woods lands on the ground. So we got mixed reactions here in the chat. Some people saying it's full name. Some people saying it's just Otis. I legit don't know still. Otis and Tucker dropped both last names, did they? Okay, thank you. No! Are we gonna see a little bit of a little bug, an insect on the ground that does eventually morph into a cocoon and into a pretty butterfly? But first, they start out as a caterpillar. That's one of my worst calls I've ever done. Oh my god. Otis though with that caterpillar elbow drop to Bryan, but Bryan just drops him down across the top rope. What a super kick from Xavier Woods, running the attempt from Bryan. What a gorilla press from Xavier. X, go give it to you. Double knee to the chest of Bryan. And now Otis is up. Going for a super kick. Up he goes, planted into the mat. World's strongest Otis slam 2. Otis wins. Otis wins. Otis wins. Oh my god, I'm happy. They did it. They actually gave Otis the win. Oh my freaking god. Good job, WWE. Wow. Man, oh man. Thank you, WWE. That is absolutely the right call, because here's the thing. Heavy Machinery's not winning the tag titles at the pay-per-view, okay? They're going to keep them on Daniel Bryan and Rowan. But what you need to do as a result, you need to have You need to have these matches, these lead-ups. Man, what a move. What a finish. I love this. That was a great little match. Congratulations to Otis. That's what needed to happen. That's exactly what needed to happen. That was a great showcase because they're not going to win the tag titles, right? And you needed to showcase Otis in that match. Xavier Woods was great in there, but he has the name value. You know, he already has the fan support. You're trying to build up this tag team without actually having them capture the tag titles right now. And on the way to the pay-per-view, you need to build up them as stars, and Otis Dojovic is starting to really, well, emerge from that cocoon, from that caterpillar he used to be, and gonna eventually turn into a butterfly. He is going to be something to watch. I cannot emphasize that enough, guys. Otis Dojovic's gonna be around for a long time. And I mean, Tucker Knight looks great, but Otis Dojovic's like this another level of charisma and just different. Like, when you legitimately look at Otis, there is not a single other superstar in the history of this business that reminds me of Otis Dojovic. I can say, like, you know, he definitely draws from certain people from around, like, the globe. But at the end of the day, there is not one superstar that comes to mind for me that is like Otis Dojovic in the history of this business. I think he is awesome. All right. Otis wins, man. It was really good. All right. But I believe now we're going to maybe find out who knocked on Aleister Black's door. Let's update our results tab, though. So Otis defeats Daniel Bryan and Xavier Woods. Conman167 is rated TV 14. I'm just kind of Conman. I'm rated Con, you know? The rated Con superstar!
Now this was earlier tonight in the parking lot between Owens and Ziggler.
Austin Myers saying, I would not be surprised. It would not surprise me if Heavy Machinery did win this Sunday, but that's just my personal opinion. And honestly, yes, I wouldn't be surprised either with the build they've been having, and they are hot right now, but it's for the reason that Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan continue to say that the tag team division is a joke. I feel like them as champions has longer legs than Heavy Machinery right now when trying to build up a tag team division. They could, you know what, here's the thing. They could put the titles on Heavy Machinery only for Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan to, like, say they beat New Day, right? Let's say New Day does the job to Otis Dojovic and Tucker Knight. Let's say they do the job, right? Well, then that means Daniel Bryan and Rowan lose the tag titles, but they didn't actually get pinned, and then you can kind of create a feud from that going forward, if that's what you wanted to do. I would be honestly more, like, I think the top choice coming out of Extreme Rules is keep the titles on Bryan and Rowan. Second choice would be probably the New Day because of Kofi Kingston being WWE Champion, and a faction holding on to titles looks really, really good. So the New Day all holding on to titles for the first time in their career would be a really cool thing to happen. And then I think Heavy Machinery is right there, but it's honestly one of the better built tag team matches we've had in a while. Any of the three teams can probably win. Maverick's hiding. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
Excuse you. We were next. Oh, I'm sorry. You won one match last week, and now you think you could just skip the line? What do you think? You're better than us?
Calm down, honey. This isn't Twitter where you can troll all your fellow WWE superstars and get away with it. This is real life.
You know what? I was 100% justified for what I said. And that's big talk coming from you, considering I beat your ass last week.
Wow.
Excuse me. We're over that, okay?
And actually, believe it or not, it brought us closer.
Yeah, so here's an idea. And you're so high and mighty right now. Why don't you go find yourself a tag team partner, and we'll face you next week.
Oh, yeah?
Cool.
You're on.
That's what I like
That
to
is
see.
if you can find yourself a tag team partner. That'd be a little hard. Well, if I can't, I'll just have to do it on my own. Okay. Let's go.
Search is on
Here we
for
go.
Ember Moon.
Aleister Black. Here we go. Aleister Black, who knocks on his door, is coming up next. We are going to find out who knocked on Aleister Black's door and who is he going to be facing at Extreme Rules. Again, my prediction is Cesaro. Guys, fill the chat right now with your prediction. Who do you guys think is knocking on the door? Who do you think Aleister Black is taking on at Extreme Rules? All right. Coup de grace, how you doing over there in the sports booth chat? Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. All right. Everybody, though, once again, if you are enjoying the show, please consider leaving a like on this video. Also consider dropping $1 or $2 donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated. But if you guys are not going to be interested in that, please consider downloading the app that I am literally spamming in the chat right now. Click on that Onyx link, okay, guys, and head on over. Please click on the link and download Golf Clash. If you guys do, it really supports this channel, okay? Play the game for a little bit. It's appreciated. Lots of people saying Randy Orton. Yeah.
This is how you family.
Lots of people saying Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton's probably a pretty safe bet. Again, I'm going to go through my four. I believe the 4 options that WWE has at their disposal right now for Aleister Black's opponent without burying a new talent or a new gimmick or a new superstar debuting or coming back to the roster is Randy Orton, even though there's rumors that he's out with a neck injury, okay? So Randy Orton's an option. Rusev is an option. I think that Sami Zayn's an option, yeah, but not really. It would be kind of a letdown. I don't think that really is the character for him. So, again, we kind of talk about Randy Orton, Rusev, Cesaro, my pick, and then, you know, you kind of start falling into the possibility of just maybe somebody like Matt Hardy or something like that past that. Buddy Murphy would be interesting. I also think Andrade's another option. That was the last guy that I kind of had on my list. But again, my pick is Cesaro. Batman Boss dropping $2 says Murphy or Randy, in my opinion. Hope Bray, though. I'm letting you guys know this right now. We have, if you are one of the superstars out, or not the superstars, if you're one of the people out there who have been getting so hyped up by potentially somebody debuting with this segment, don't. It's gonna be somebody who's gonna be there to do the job. Okay, it's somebody who has to be viewed as a top competitor, or at least a very talented performer, who can get a great match out of Aleister Black, who brings some intensity to it, but is not going to win. You know, and for me, Cesaro just fits that bill perfectly. We'll see here, guys. Let's find out. It is now time for us to find out who knocked on Aleister Black's door. Let's run a couple quick ads, and again, guys, if you're enjoying the show, please consider dropping a donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit's appreciated. Okay. Apollo? Yeah, Apollo Crews could be something, yeah, for sure. Lars Sullivan returning. Lars Sullivan's out, but yeah, I guess if he was back early, sure. Let's find this out, though. I'm ready. I'm pumped. If you guys are pumped, give me a hell yeah. And what was this over on Twitter that got sent to me? Facts with Con.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes.
I guess we're not going to have time to find it.
For everyone. Viewer discretion is
oh, it's 25 seconds. It's too long. Okay, I'll check that out there, Alex Hunter. Thanks, dude.
When you see evil,
oh, here's Ali.
You're supposed to run. Not me. No, I run towards it. And it's not because I'm a man with no fears, no. I've got plenty of fears. It's because I know that evil only wins when the good stand by and do nothing. So it doesn't matter what evil looks like. It could be a monster, it could be a giant hell, it could be the devil himself. I've seen them all, and I've fought them all. I saw them every night as the police officer working that midnight shift. I saw evil amongst the people that I swore to protect and serve. Hell, man, I saw evil amongst the people that swore to protect and serve. So y'all need to know this. There is no monster that can scare me, no giant that I can't stand tall against, no evil that I will not battle. And if I should meet the devil again and he wants to square up and lock eyes, I will ask him, may I have this dance?
Yo, let's get Ali versus Kane.
It's anybody out there that's facing their own evil, remember this. Evil only wins when you don't show up to fight.
Cool. Good promo from Ali.
Ali is a superstar full of conviction and high moral value.
All right, here we go.
Everybody that shows up this Sunday,
Who knocked?
is ready for a fight. It all happens Sunday.
Who knocked?
Network in Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Center. It's the Extreme Rules pay-per-view event.
All right.
Head to WWEnetwork.com to
Who is it, guys? Here we go. I want to know who knocked. Again, before going into this, my prediction is Cesaro. I think Cesaro is going to be the one who knocked. But again, we are closing in on this, finding out who knocked on Aleister Black's door. This is getting so exciting right now. We are building up this hype. Let this live up to it. Let it be Cesaro. Let my prediction come true so I don't sound like a rambling idiot, you know, like a rambling rabbit. Please let it be. Like, I mean, here's the thing. If it ends up being somebody like Bray Wyatt or somebody like that, I am going to mark the F out, okay? But I think storyline-wise and character-wise and building up to the proper match, it's gonna be Cesaro. We got ourselves a $2 dono saying Sheamus. That's not a bad bet, except for Sheamus, I believe, is out with an injury. Thank you so much, dude, for your $2 donation there, Mr. Batman Boss. $2 dono. Thank you, dude. All right. We will turn it up here for the promo, okay? One sec. We're just waiting on it, though. How? Just a question there, Ghost. How can I possibly have spoilers to a live show? Seriously, how could I have spoilers to a live show, dude? Think about that. This is the live. The moment that this is all happening, I am seeing it for the first time, as are all of you. There's zero way I can have any spoilers. Here we go, though. It's Black.
You will face the man who has been knocked on your door last week. Now, as far as we know, both you and your challenger have signed the contract for this match in Philadelphia, and apparently, Aleister, your opponent is choosing not to identify himself at this time.
What? Boo!
Very
Boo!
good. Very good. Now I see what you're doing. I get it. I mean, it's something that I would do. So, I applaud you for doing it. No, it's smart. It's really, really smart. But at this point, I don't care anymore. I don't care who you are anymore. No, this Sunday at Extreme Rules, I am just going to walk out and...
Guess what, guys? Guess what? Guess what? It is Cesaro! Conman calls it again. Cesaro. Guess what, guys? Suck it. Conman calls it. Predicted it 100%. There you go.
Aleister Black, I'm the one who knocked at your door because I'm here to pick a fight with you.
Oh, yeah! Yes!
So very good, Mr. Cesaro. Because this Sunday, I am going to fight you.
Oh, there we go. All right. Guys, suck it. Conman called it.
Roman Reigns. Do you think Dolph Ziggler will finally prove it should be him?
ladies and gentlemen, it is the tale.
Not sure what's going on with Shelton Benjamin still. All right, guys. So there you go. There is probably the best decision for Aleister Black in terms of many, 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 many ways. Aleister Black right there being revealed to be facing off against Cesaro, which Conman called absolutely correct. There we go, Black at 136. Okay, so as Bob pointed out in the Con and Bob podcast, Shelton Benjamin does have that link to Brock Lesnar, okay? And Brock Lesnar maybe has shared some information with Shelton Benjamin. Maybe Shelton Benjamin knows what's going on. Maybe Shelton Benjamin knows he is, in fact, cashing in this weekend. That's probably the likeliest scenario there, is that Benjamin knows something going on. That's why he's acting kind of funny. Yeah. Okay. Here's why it's the perfect choice. So, the reason that is the perfect choice for Aleister Black to face Cesaro is because you seriously need to find a way to get Cesaro, or not, sorry, get Aleister Black over. You need Aleister Black to go out there and showcase his talents. Farmer816, thank you very much for subscribing. You need him to go out there, showcase his talents, meanwhile put on a fantastic match. And you are very, very limited to what superstars you can have go in there, have a competitive match, and then still have them not go over. You know what I mean? You need a certain type of superstar who can put somebody else over and maintain at a high level. Rey Mysterio did that to Bobby Lashley last night on Monday Night Raw. Rey Mysterio didn't drop down at all in the eyes of the fans, right? Because he's a legend of the business. Cesaro, again, a guy who has slowly advanced through the rankings, and he's become such a reliable hand on the WWE that he is perfect to go out there as a foil to anybody. And since Cesaro is so tough, he is such a strong Swiss Superman, and they've been presenting him in a light. He got our new theme music, everything. He's got this ability right here. Zurich, thanks for subscribing. He's got this ability to take Aleister Black to a limit, giving him a legitimate fight, but still do the job for Black, right? That's my thoughts there. So there you go, guys. All right. Cody, dude, how's it going, man? How's it going? Good to see you. All right.
This is our sitting room. It's where we do our best.
What do you think? Could Black and Cesaro be long arching rivalry? No, it's going to be a one-off. It's going to be something where Cesaro does the job to Black. I truly think that this match is also happening simply for the fact that Black's going to go to do his moonsault in the ring, and Cesaro's going to hit him with like an uppercut. I think that's the whole purpose of this match, you know, just to get that spot in, because honestly, that spot will make people pop so hard. If you guys think back to the Adam Cole super kick on Aleister Black, as Black came up for the moonsault, Adam Cole hit him with the super kick dead in the jaw, right? What a moment. I think that's going to be replicated, but with a European uppercut. Something like that would be really cool to see. Again, that's what I kind of think is going to happen at Extreme Rules. There we go, guys. I think that was a really good call having Cesaro. Again, I thought that was going to be the way they went. I didn't see too many other options. Randy Orton was a legitimate option as well, and I wouldn't have been upset if it was Randy Orton, because I think that would have been certainly an interesting feud as well. But overall, I do believe that Cesaro is the best bet to take on Aleister Black. Here we go. Sorry, guys, my thing just kind of lagged out here. Uh-oh, my stream just kind of cut. Whoa, Paul Heyman, what the hell? Okay, guys, sorry, my stream just cut out. I will get us back on live here in just a second. Not my live stream here on YouTube, but like the stream that I'm watching.
Shall I say a very
Here we go.
controversial hand gesture. Now, after hearing Joe's comments earlier today, are you worried that his threats will impact your mindset heading into your title match on Sunday?
Nah, Kayla. Nothing that Samoa Joe can do or say at this point can affect my mindset. I know exactly who Samoa Joe is, and I know exactly what he does. He's a lethal weapon that will do anything to defeat his opponents, including getting inside the minds of those opponents. But what happened last week, Kayla? Oh, what happened? The controversy, the controversy. I got inside Samoa Joe's head, and what happened next? He got hit upside the head with Trouble in Paradise, right upside the dome. Now, I know exactly how dangerous Samoa Joe is. He's probably the most dangerous opponent that I've had thus far. But I welcome that challenge with open arms, because by beating guys like Samoa Joe, that's exactly how I'm gonna become one of the greatest WWE World Heavyweight Champions of all time.
Baby.
You gotta love how defiant and unshaken the WWE champion is. But even
All right, everybody, get those fists out here. Get your left hand, grab your wrist, and it's time to cock your fist. It's Roman Reigns time. Oh, he's here. The big dog is here. There you go. Roman Reigns, the big dog, as Montez Ford liked to say last night on Monday Night Raw. But Roman Reigns is here tonight. Oh, there we go. Versus Dolph Ziggler. This is going to be an interesting matchup. I should check this out. All right, interesting there, Samuel.
in his career, he is going to team with one of the greatest ever. And if I'm Shane McMahon, if
All
I'm
right.
Drew McIntyre, I'm
So apparently this is the first time we've had this match in 9 months. Really? Has it been that long? I honestly can't remember the last time these guys faced, so it probably has been. Okay, so who will win? Hashtag SD Live. Hashtag WWE. There we go. Dolph Ziggler. Or is it going to be Roman Reigns? There we go, guys. You can let me know on twitter.com/Conman167 for who you think is going to win this match. And again, guys, if you are truly enjoying the show, please consider dropping a little donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little, any little bit is appreciated. Guys, please consider supporting this channel, as this is completely fan-funded. Whether $1 or $2, any little bit is appreciated. Yeah, if you guys truly enjoy the show, there we go.
Extreme Rules is presented by WWE Universe, a brand new WWE mobile game. Assemble a roster of your favorite WWE superstars and dominate the competition. Your roster, your
3 hours. Why was that there?
your universe.
Listen, with all due respect, it's time for Dolph Ziggler to start
Weird.
putting up or
Okay.
start shutting up. He came back.
And now,
the way he jumped the line. He inserted himself.
is Shane going to come on out too? Yeah, he is. There he is. So Shane McMahon making his mark known right here. Versus Dolph Ziggler. Interesting. So my guess, here we go. My guess for how this show's going to end, if you guys would like to kind of know. Whoa. What the frig? Apparently that's the full screen. I didn't mean to show you guys that. My bad, guys. Sorry. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that crap. I totally did not mean to show that. Crap. Did not mean to show that. I hope we're okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, actually. Shoot. Okay, anyways, though, guys, we good.
And the best in the world. Shane
and almost passed out. That was awesome.
Reigns versus Ziggler. This match gets underway.
All right. So that is the match. Right there, we are going to see. It's going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Roman Reigns. I am excited for this match. I think it's going to be good. Oh, crap, I can't hear anything. Uh-oh. We good, guys? Are we good? Everything good? You guys can still hear me and everything? Yeah, I hope I should be good. I literally clicked it off as soon as it came. Yeah. Hopefully it's good. Okay. Yeah, I know Michael Wade, but still, it's YouTube and it's just I get so worried. But because here's the thing, all right? With copyright on YouTube, they need to try to find a better way for live streaming to how to monitor copyright, because the thing is, right now, if you get a copyright strike with live streaming on YouTube, that's it, you're done. You can't stream for 90 days. And this is exactly what's going on with Wrestling Days right now. Something as simple as a false copyright flag and a false copyright takedown can legitimately end your streaming career for 3 months, you know. And in streaming and live streaming, 3 months is a long-ass time. Like, you disappear for 3 months, people forget about you. People move on. People find different content, you know? This is a very, very boom, boom, boom type of world. Half the times people grow tired of the content you already produce, right? And they move on to somebody new. So, if you get taken down for 3 months, that's it. Your career's done. Your live streaming time is over. You're going to have to try to build that all back. And right now what YouTube doesn't have, they don't have any filter situation. They don't have a buffer situation for people if they get a copyright flag and a copyright takedown on their live streams. They don't have a buffer situation, and they really need one. Because let's say WWE came and flagged this stream right now, you know, then all of a sudden I'm done. I can't stream for 90 days. And that's not right. You should have some way to either edit the video, to fix the mistake, to learn from your mistake or something like that. Kind of like they already have with actual videos. If you get a copyright strike on a video, well, you're fine. You get a warning. Cool. I'm in Canada. I've had one earthquake in the last 20 years. And I mean, A13 Entertainment, I'm in Canada as well, and I've never felt an earthquake, I don't believe. I think... You know what? Actually, dude, you know what? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I checked out your Twitter profile earlier. It says you're from London, Ontario, so that means that you would actually be somewhat in the same vicinity as me. And I'm trying to think back. We actually did have an earthquake in Ontario, like, 12, 13 years ago. Is that the one that you're thinking of? Now I think about it, we did have a tiny, tiny little one. I never personally felt it, but I know some friends of mine that did.
Check out the SummerSlam Superstore, which will have all the hottest merchandise in WWE. My friends, this is a must-see experience when the SummerSlam...
Canada seems to be the nicest place on earth. Just too cold. Well, dude, my friend, today, it was it 34 degrees out today? Or it might not be today. Let me just take a quick look at what our temperature was today, because I haven't actually... Yeah, it's 21 degrees right now, Celsius. And earlier today...
Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, it doesn't really show it. Let's check out tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow has a high of 29, so frig, tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day. All sunny as well. So Canada's not always cold, it's just the winters that are really quite awful. And I mean, our summers are super short as is. How old am I? I am 24 years old, living my dream, creating content for people that, you know, that I love. It's awesome. I think that Kevin Owens, though, is going to distract in this match, cause Dolph Ziggler the loss, and Roman Reigns is going to win going into Extreme Rules, right? I believe that's the way that this is all going to go down. Awesome. Why can't I show the screen? Dude, unfortunately, copyright rules and regulation fall into effect here tonight. Randy Simmons saying Conman must admit tonight makes up for last night's so-so show. No, honestly, for me, it doesn't make up for it. It just means that SmackDown had a better episode than Raw this week. To me, Monday Night Raw missed the mark. I think that it was, again, the show was just okay because there was nothing truly fundamentally wrong with the show, right? It's just the show felt like it was a little bit of a mess, right? Like, it felt like the show had some purpose in certain moments, and then it felt like it had a lack of logic in a lot of things. And the lack of logic really hurt the show. Oh, zigzag attempt here, but it hits a big old drop kick as Dolph Ziggler takes down Roman Reigns. Dropping an elbow again as Dolph Ziggler drives the elbow into the heart of Roman, and Roman doing the beautiful thing right there. Roman Reigns, his late kickouts continue to be the best in the business. I don't think you can get a better late kickout than Roman Reigns. And also, let's just face this, Roman Reigns, guys, when we talk about Roman, he is one of the best performers WWE has in the business. People don't realize just how damn good Roman Reigns actually is because they focus on the fact that he's got 5 moves. But when we talk about trying to market somebody to a casual fan, when we try to find somebody who is going to bring in young viewers that are going to stick with the WWE for a long time, Roman's your man. Roman's your man. He's got the vest. He's got the gloves. He's got the cool look, the long hair, the tattoos, right? He's got that cocking fist. He slams his fist into the mat. Roman Reigns is for kids. He's got the drive-by. He's got the Superman punch. He's got the spear. He's got a power bomb. And he's got a few other little things, you know? And that's Roman Reigns for you. And that's okay. Because the thing is, you got to remember what is going to get fans to tune in and remember the product. If you create the spin cycle, the wash cycle of Roman Reigns constantly, you know, still doing the same moves, still doing some of the same punches that he does, people are going to, oh no, heads up, Roman just got drilled from behind from McIntyre, sent right into the steel post. But if people remember what he brings to the table, which they do, you know, the spear and the cocking of the fist and the Superman punch, that is going to get kids tuning back in, and that is going to get them talking about him, that is going to get them imitating him. Because just think about this, as all of us who are growing up, people my age, let's say, what did we do growing up? What did we do as kids? If you look at yourself like that, what got you invested into the product as a kid to become a fan for a lifelong term? Well, for me, things like this. You can't see me. Little 5-knuckle shuffle. Things like that. RKO. Randy Orton. The RKO. The punt. These things stick with you because that's all you remember from a kid. You remember moments, little tiny pieces as a kid here and there, and you got to find some way to attach those little tiny pieces to kids' memories so that they stay with them. Think about this. I think a lot of us remember The Undertaker's gong hitting as we were a kid, right? That gong sound, the lights went off, and we knew The Undertaker. We didn't really care about the matches back then when we were kids, right? We just cared that the lights went out and it's The Undertaker. These are the ways that you market to new fans, right? And while you're going to get your hardcore fan people like Dolph Ziggler, like a Sami Zayn, like a Shinsuke Nakamura, you're always going to need a star on top who can bring in the young kids, who can bring in the casual viewers, who can bring in a 40-year-old who has never watched wrestling before in his life. You know what I mean? That's the type of guy Roman Reigns is, and that's why he's being positioned in the place that he is right now. What a kick out by Roman. So there you guys go. And I mean, this has been always the thing throughout the history of wrestling. You've got people like The Rock, who, yes, he was charismatic as hell, but you know, his moveset was very limited. Stone Cold Steve Austin only stunned people. No matter how good of a wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin was, without the stunner, he doesn't get over. You know, or without that badass attitude, he doesn't get over. You know, we start talking about other superstars throughout the business. Batista. Well, Batista bomb. Okay, cool. And his thing, you know, where he goes with the fireworks. That's what you remember about these guys. You know, and Roman Reigns is going to make people remember him for a lifetime. There's a reason why people always talk about him, even when he's nowhere near the title picture. That's why Roman Reigns is good.
An opportunity Dolph Ziggler wanted here in the main event.
Roman trying his best to build some sort of rally, but Dolph Still stirring before the big dog.
Yeah, we'll see if Kane ends up facing Ali. I think that would be a really good match, considering what we just saw from the promo. The build is obviously there. And I think Ali could get a good match out of Kane, believe it or not. He would bump hard for the Big Red Machine. But here comes Roman Reigns as he begins this comeback against Dolph Ziggler. Irish whip reversal there. Roman Reigns. Oh, leaping lariat knocks down Dolph.
Every time you think you got him beat, he always has that little extra in the tank. He's got a little something in there, but don't you worry, we'll knock it out.
Stone Cold was a technical wrestler. A lot of people from back then were powerhouses and technical wrestlers. Today it's majority high flyers. I don't agree with that at all there, Steve Taylor. I would not say that the majority of wrestlers in WWE are high flyers. I would say the majority of wrestlers on the independent scene are high flyers. I would not say that in the WWE that there is mostly high flyers. We actually have a very limited of true high flyers. Ricochet is one for sure, but you got a lot of hybrid superstars now. Oh, zigzag! Zigzag to Roman! It's over! 2! Roman with that amazing late kick out. Again, when I talk about the little things, Roman Reigns always does it. No, but I do not believe for a fact that most of the WWE is filled with high flyers. You've got the Cruiserweight division, which is filled with high flyers. Absolutely, and I'll give you that. But outside of that, no. No, it's mostly technicians, powerhouses, and submission specialists in the WWE with a sprinkle of high-flying spread in, right? Going for the... Oh, what a Superman punch! It's all over. Dolph covered, kicks out at 2.9. I just don't know what I tried to say there. 2.5, 2.9, something like that. Man, this match is good. And Roman Reigns getting the crowd into it. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Roman Reigns... Oh. Wait a second. No, Roman. Don't you dare. Roman! Roman! Oh, my God! Oh! Roman Reigns just took out all 3 members of Shane McMahon's posse. McIntyre, Ziggler, and Elias has been eliminated out of this match, essentially. Super kick from Ziggler. Wait, from behind! Oh my God, stunner! 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 Kevin Owens just hit the stunner on Shane and he's hightailing out of there! He wasn't supposed to be here! He was supposed to be gone tonight and he just hit the stunner on Shane McMahon! The jerk deserves it! And now back inside the ring, Ziggler's there! Ziggler going for the zigzag, shoots him off, Roman Reigns, spear from Roman! Cover 2, Reigns wins as that's the end of the night. Oh my God. Wow. Holy crap. What an end. What an end. Roman on top, Kevin Owens kicking ass. That was Smackdown Live. Whoo! Okay. Wow. What a episode of Smackdown Live. Guys, we are going to be reviewing the crap out of this one. I've got a lot of good things to say about this show. What an ending. But I am not done yet, everybody. I just got to quickly mark down my reaction for that because that was good. 2-0-0. That was Roman. Cool, guys. Holy crap. What a ending to the show. I thoroughly enjoyed that show. I don't know about you guys, but honestly, I really enjoyed it. We're going to be going live with our review right now. Actually, in 20 minutes, I should say. I got a few little things that I got to take care of before we go live with the review in terms of getting some reaction videos up to you guys. Okay? But right now, everybody, before we leave, I want to make sure that you all are aware that we are doing the Smackdown Live review. That is the link that I just kind of posted in the chat right there. And I also have a poll up for you guys right here on YouTube, which you can let me know if you thought the show was friggin' fantastic, good, just okay, bad, or absolute crap. That'll be right here on YouTube as well. Please make sure you guys are following me on twitter.com/Conman167. You can also follow me on Instagram at Conman167WWE. We're once again going to be live with our review, talking all things about Smackdown Live tonight, so make sure you guys tune in for that. But that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Con, and that was Smackdown Live.